Flying through the hole to get the opening try on the board.
Yeah, they're looking to where they could thread the needle there. They had a couple of opportunities, but were patient, and great try opening start. First set, Jared Hayward. Couldn't have asked for a better start for New South Wales CCC.
Well, they threw plenty. The ball was doing all the work out here. Lovely just a little stutter there, just caught Queensland a little bit napping. Perfect start for the combined Catholic colleges from New South Wales. Queensland, first possession for them. Clancy Hone working with Maddie Moore. Here goes Moore. Oh, they've almost hit the same thing back, but Chloe read it perfectly.
Yeah, and as Cameron Chloe does, he's always in correct position. He is for any young wingers out there, he is one to watch.
Now Clancy comes up out of the line. Could see that New South Wales were struggling a little bit to get replacement players onto the field. As now they come back in the middle. Again, good defence. That's back-to-back efforts there from Clancy Hone, earning his team the football back.
Yeah, we've seen the attacking prowess of Clancy Hone throughout this week, but there he stood up defensively and got the ball back for his team in good position.
Prendergast from half picks it up. Oh, he's lightning quick. Gets into the in-goal area looking for support. Goes out the back to Deacon.
Drop ball, I think, was the call, but you cannot take your eyes off Blaise Prendergast. He is lightning fast.
Not returning the ball back to the mark, so Triple C, quick tap straight away. 2 touches over the halfway line. Queensland giving them a little bit of a leg up. You can't afford to do that too many times in this game.
That's a frantic start here. The speed of this game is unbelievable.
Gobram plays it. They've got numbers on the left. They go short again this time. Cade Majuli had a good look at that. The short ball option is causing havoc for Queensland so far.
Yeah, might possibly just thrown a little bit harder. Going to be covered, I think, anyway, by Queensland defence, but a couple of early opportunities for CCC.
Taze Black feeds it from half. Deacon plays it down the sideline. Marcus Bell now. Nice work from Sankey, shy of the 7. Moore has a look up. This time they go short, and Barnes, they say no touch. And Queensland have hit back, and they've got their first try on the board, and it comes the way of Liam Barnes.
Yeah, he was in there, Berryman, but just couldn't quite affect the touch. 1-1.
Let's take a look at the replay. It was this run here from Sankey. Just got them on the front foot. Outside the 7, Moore has a look up. It's Queensland they go short this time. Good evasive work there from Barnes. He points and said, no touch made there, mate.
Yeah, the key was running straight at the defence there by Queensland. Set them up for a good try.
So locked up. 1 try piece here in the 18 boys grand final. It's Pollard. Just through the middle. Queensland force New South Wales to come back out.
Got their strike players on here.
Again, they're happy to go through that short option. They've got 1 more touch to come. They might have lost the count, actually. Now Queensland regain possession.
Queensland will be trying to get it to their box quickly. New South Wales, on the other hand, will be trying to stop them from getting it over halfway. And they've forced the error there.
And Matty Moore just having a little bit of a bo peep up at the New South Wales line. The ball going behind him. Great attacking position on the field here for Triple C. They'll take their time just to roll downfield. Like Berryman is having a look up at Queensland.
Again, just looking to see where their best opportunity is. Queensland defence holding solid at this point.
They'll have to punch forward at some stage here because they haven't really progressed forward at all. They do that now outside the 7. Pollard, like Berryman, footwork back out to Pollard, sends it out in front.
Yeah, he wanted him to stay outside there. You saw Riley create a little opportunity. Queensland let off the hook there.
Matters moves forward, heads into the interchange area, as does Hone. Nice work from Taze Black as Deacon.
They look good when they go straight through the middle, Queensland.
Moore picks up and goes from half, but Hayward's there to make the touch. He'll take the first hit up forward for New South Wales.
And you'll see in the men's game, there's not as much an opportunity for them to do that flood or push-up defence just because of the speed of the game. So the boys do kind of get a bit more of a roll on than we would have seen in the women's game previously.
Rolling downfield nicely. Trying to slip in between defenders there. Jack Addard.
Yeah, he's light on his feet, Jack Addard.
Deakin and Prendergast on the first. They're up in the face here, and again, Queensland chancing their hands. That's twice that we've seen them be a little bit loose coming out at their end. Prendergast throwing the head back. You can see Shepherd on screen.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed in that. They just managed to stop on their own line, but they've given New South Wales CCC another opportunity.
Here's Jack Dean. Trentner from half goes back to Dean. Yeah, it's forward from half.
Yeah, correct call there by the referee.
Deakin, quick tap and go. He goes direct on the first touch. Black follows suit.
They're only 6 minutes into the game, but it feels like it's been going for a long time. Just so much to look at.
This is a quality game. 19 boys grand final. Sankey again picks up meters. Kalis Brown takes him right to the line. New South Wales get the penalty.
Yeah, Brock Sankey, he's one that he's just going straight up that field, trying to get that latch play, get behind the New South Wales defenders.
Dean puts it through the hands. Tomoko Berryman plays it just shy of the halfway line as they roll over now. Changes onto the park here for New South Wales. And Chloe finds himself, and it's the number 8, Cade Majuli, plays it.
They'll be happy to finish it over there. Yeah. Something CCC be good. I've watched all their games this week. Something they've been really good at is coming onto the field at speed, transitioning well and getting into one of their plays.
A little bit clunky there for Queensland. They took a little advantage. There's almost an incidental obstruction off the ball. Players, the referees say play on as Andrews. He's looking to get himself into half. Matters pulled out, and that just slowed the flow up. Nice footwork. Flick ball, and it falls into the hands here in New South Wales. All the touch has been made. Andrews claims the touch, so they'll come back to the mark. He was off to the races there, Cade Majuli.
He was. It was going to be hard to stop. A good touch there by Andrews. Now they can set their defence.
There is Majali. Work to do for New South Wales and loose. And we saw Queensland come up with a pretty similar play, and now New South Wales, as they're transitioning to the interchange area. Ball out in front, no one at home.
Yeah, they'll have Matters Clancy home, setting up the play here.
Here's Hone out in front. Andrews comes off the left foot. Hone.
They've numbered up out here on their right-hand side incorrectly, CCC.
Oh, Hone diving in at the line. Sideline referee says touch.
Good
nice
touch,
recovery.
young Archie.
Yeah, Streeter almost getting in on the corner.
And we've watched Streeter this week. He can score a try.
Oh, yeah.
The pretzel, I think he was called yesterday.
He was a pretzel yesterday, bending himself in all sorts of shapes. And see if he gets open space as well, but he is a quality finisher for this Queensland team. New South Wales with Dean. Nice pick up and go. They're on the back foot. And Hone does a good job to recover.
Yeah, that was two speed options there. One in attack, one in defence. Both on display. Be a good foot race amongst some of these players if we had the old 100-metre sprint.
Nice work from Black. Got away from the first defender. Deakin straight and hard. Prendergast picks up again. Gasses goes into the in-goal area. We saw this a little earlier on in the game. Do they get away from the defence this time around? Yes, they do. Queensland get their second. Didn't quite come off for them last time. Prendergast picked it up cleanly from half. This time they make it count.
Yeah, again, you see them going direct. We'll see as we watch the replay. And then you've just got that speed of Blaze Prendergast. So you see here, Bailey Deakin sets up the play, and then it becomes a foot race.
Prendergast just looking for options here and popping out in the backfield. Sam Shepherd. He's got a swagger tries to his name throughout the tournament this week.
Possibly none more important than that one.
Gives them the lead. 2 tries to 1. First time they've been in front, Queensland. Now Black Berryman attacks the line. Prendergast, 2 number 1s. What a battle that will be for the remainder of this game.
Yeah, that's an awesome battle there. As we saw, Blaze set up a try down the other end and saved one here.
Out in front, last touch. Oh, Pollard had work to do, sinks it over the top. And there's contact from Streeter on the ball. And New South Wales will get the penalty. Full set of 6.
Yeah, they won't be too disappointed with that, CCC. They'll get 6 opportunities here with some of their key men on the field.
Haywood plays it open side. Great read. Coming up out of the line, Sam Shepherd.
Yeah, I'd say they've watched that in video footage because he knew exactly where he had to be there, Shepherd.
Haywood again. Nancy Blackberryman, right foot goes short. Pollard dives in at the line. Ooh, got touched on the shoulder.
Yeah, we've seen him slam dunk a few this week. That was extremely close, but the referee was in perfect position to call the touch.
Throwing a few questions here at the Queensland defence. Edgar from half. Blackberryman goes long, sends it right over the sideline. Not too much on it.
Yeah, the advantage there is they've finished it in their corner, so they'll be looking to push up in defence here. Try and stop Queensland getting to their box. They've done a good job, Queensland, in 3. They might send a little pop pass.
There's Marcus Bell punching out of the interchange area. Barnes. Back to Sankey. More. Goes short to Barnes. Oh, it was there. He had a snatch at the footy.
Yeah, it might have been another try on offer there if he could have taken that cleanly. Not to be.
Referee Zoe Jenrick does signal a forward pass. Almost opening up for Queensland.
Good hands there by Berryman coming on. He's been really good this week with the latch play. Tomoko Berryman coming on at speed.
His Gobram gets away from Barnes. Sankey comes up to make the touch this time. Nice switch back on the inside.
That's a try.
Yeah, I think they're happy. Jordan Randall's going to point to the spot. That is a good try from Triple C. Nice little late switch at the line, and they were caught flat-footed, Queensland.
Yeah, it was Jack Addard that set that play up with his foot speed, but again, they went direct first.
Sankey just caught out there, and just that little stutter took him out of play. And yeah, that's a great call. Tomoko Berryman.
Right on the line there. Game on, 2-all.
10, Tomoko Berryman, 2 tries apiece.
Queensland back on the run, and they turn the ball over. Nice work from Triple C.
You see they're straight onto the ball. They're a bit buoyed by that try and then a good defensive play there, and they're racing it up the field. This is probably their best set so far.
Gobram asking the question of the referee. Touch has been claimed. So playing restart. They are over the halfway line now. Again, Clancy Hone being strong and defensive for Queensland. And we see back-to-back matters. This time they won't get away with it.
No, that was one of those 50-50 that could have gone either way. Went the way of New South Wales CCC.
So full set of 6. Great attacking position. Can New South Wales reclaim the lead? Jack Dean skipping around. In contact again. Clancy Hone. Trentner steps in. Receives it back from Dean. Little flick back on the line.
That might be another try.
Oh, yeah. They've gone back-to-back here. Triple C. And they are back in front, 3-2.
Yeah, and as you see, you just cannot give away repeat sets. New South Wales marched up the field, got a penalty, scored next set.
It was pretty enterprising play. Just a sneaky little flick ball back on the inside. Jack Dean was there to pick up the crumbs. Slings it back to halfway.
That'll be one for the socials for those 2 young men.
Oh, yeah. Get a few likes on that one as well. He goes Blaze now.
You cannot keep him out of the game. That's what you want from your captain. He just went, give me the ball, I'm going straight through.
Again, it was different but somewhat similar, that the space just opened up in the middle, and again, just a little bit lazy on the line. It looked like they were pretty comfortable at this point in time. Blaze just punching through, and they probably just got their defensive positioning out of whack there, New South Wales.
They did. We call that the splitter play. And again, you see them driving it in. Bailey Deakin on that occasion just drove into the defence and split hard, creating the gap for Blaze.
Scores locked up again. 3 tries apiece here in the 18 boys grand final.
The game's living up to all expectations. 15 minutes in.
Oh, unfortunate there. Jared Haywood just tripping over his own feet and tried to reel the ball in as he was lying down on the grass. Queensland looking to capitalise. Marcus Bell, it's him forward. Sankey skips away. Links up with Liam Barnes. Dummy from Sankey. Kalis Brown. They're just happy to throw the football around at the moment. Brown. Nice ball. They try to slap it back on the inside from Streeter.
As we said, a great matchup up there between Streeter from Queensland on the wing and Cameron Colley from New South Wales.
There is Chloe sending it from half, backing up as well. Another ball. And players onside. Sankey makes the touch.
He's been solid, Sankey. I'm really impressed with how he drives the ball forward in attack. He mistake-free and then backs it up with his defence.
Queensland working hard this set. New South Wales doing a good job again. Good pressure coming in from the inside. Majali making the touch. Streeter comes back in field. Hone plays it behind the defensive line of New South Wales. Good roll in here for Queensland. Andrews picks up. Matters through the hands. Nice little bat on play. And Shepherd in the corner. Well, that is a good try from Queensland. They were on the back foot there, New South Wales, and finished off really nicely there.
Yeah, that was a beautiful finish there by Queensland. Just promoted the ball and this beautiful tap on for that last play.
Just started with Hone, who got in behind the defensive line. Nice early ball from Andrews. What about the bat on there?
Yeah, Chase Black, I think, was it that got the bat on there, number 15 for Queensland, and now they've reclaimed the lead. It's a Seesaw event this afternoon.
Yeah, it's back and forth between these two teams. What an 18 boys grand final we've got on our hand. Triple C looking to hit back. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Blackberryman, nothing there.
Now they're looking for the passive play there, but I think it was Andrews on that situation. He's gone through.
And
touch was made.
Clips the boot. Big touch, so dangerous in that part of the field, particularly on a fifth play. It looks like there's not too much doing. Oh, Streeter throws a risky ball back on the inside, and it was too risky. Forward pass.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been what the Queensland coaches were looking for after they've scored. They would have been on a nice, safe set all the way up the other end of the field. Gives New South Wales a chance leading into half-time to try and even the scores.
Yeah, under 2 minutes left on the clock now. Blackberryman on the outside. Pollard puts the brakes on. Send it back infield. Haywood outside the 7. Out in front of Blackberryman. Does a good job to hold it. Penalty.
Yeah, they're trying to open up some space with these fast Blackberryman there. Queensland came in, but they did give away a penalty.
Brennigas comes up out of the line to make the first touch. Blackberryman now receives the ball back, attacks the line. Queensland make the contact.
1v1 again.
The battle continues between the two number ones.
There's some good matchups right across the park in this grand final, which is what we want to see at the pointy end of the competition.
Now Pollard throws a flat ball at the line. Smoko Berryman can't pull it in. Queensland jerseys all around him.
Yeah, it was a good read by the winger there, Streeter.
Here he is going forward. He'll follow the ball. Here, Nick Streeter. It's Bell sneaking down the sideline.
Called it forward.
Pass.
They'll get one last chance.
It's a hard one to execute as well, isn't it? When you're naturally heading infield, then you turn your body position to try and link up with someone flying down the sideline.
Yeah, they tried that little pop-on play, but CCC defence was up to the task there, and they'll have about 20 seconds left to try and a trick play. They'll be looking, obviously, to Pollard and Berryman out here.
There's Pollard dishing to Jaron Haywood. They get a penalty. They're trying to manage the clock. 5
yeah, we've
seconds
seen
left.
this a lot this tournament.
Another penalty.
They won't mind that.
They're just almost deliberately winding the clock down. Flick ball back in. And Queensland, they do a good job on the back end of the first half to stop another opportunity for CCC to level up the scores, but it is Queensland that go into the break. Slight lead, up by 1. That was a really fast and quick, entertaining first 20 minutes.
Yeah, it had everything in it, that game. I cannot wait for the second half.
We're going to take a quick break. The final 20 minutes of the DoorDash National Youth Championships is coming up. Queensland Secondary Schools, they're in front currently 4 tries to 3 over New South Wales Triple C.
can get home, but it's going to be a really good battle for the next 20 minutes.
Queensland, the defending champions, looking to go back to back.
Which way are you going, Scott?
Well, we've got to have one on each side of the camp, don't we? We have to have one on each side of the camp. But
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
don't mind the elbow that's coming your way right about now.
Yeah, but I do have, everything crossed for CCC. Like we said, it's been 2012 was the last time they won. This would be a huge win for them if they could get up, and they are right in this game. Don't worry about that. It's going to be an important start for both teams here in the second half. All of a sudden, you feel like Triple C, they want to be the first ones to score. Queensland, if they're the next to score, they go up by 2. Pressure really swings back against them then.
Yeah, we saw in a couple of semi-finals this morning. Once you get a couple up, gone for the out ball here.
Oh, and that final pass is forward and is unfortunate. And they had the space on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to go the splitter play, which they've done a few times, but they weren't. They were always going back for that out ball, and it was great play, but unfortunately for Queensland, a forward pass.
New South Wales just having to go back to the mark there with Wickman. They've done a good job to recover. Tomoko Berryman getting forward. Trantner following suit as Dean scrambles to get himself into acting half. They've had a good combination here, Trantner and Dean. Big bomb out to the left-hand side of the field and just off the fingertips there of Logan Toller.
Yeah, even if he'd caught that, Queensland defence were about to smother him. They got it down the other end of the park.
And drawn over the sideline here, Queensland.
Yeah, they would have wanted to complete that first set coming out of their own half. The referee on the sideline there was all over it.
Yeah, Brendan Sanderson, the big tall referee, had eyes all over that one. Bit of a shake of the head from Queensland Secondary Schools coach Chris Loth as well. Not too happy with that set of 6 from the Queenslanders. Good field position here for New South Wales. Pollard, ball out in front. Like Berryman puts the brakes on. Goes back to Pollard. He'll come into half now. And the set of 6 will come to a conclusion. Bit of finger pointing there from Triple C. They might have thought they might have had some Queensland players offside.
Yeah, it was well defended there. They'll be wanting to get a complete set here, Queensland, settle things down a little bit, but they've done a sideways play. So that's 2 sets. And as we spoke about after half-time, you just cannot give teams in these grand finals opportunities back-to-back on their own line. The coach Chris Loth will be getting the message out next time they get the ball, just to take it straight up the field. No silly mistakes.
Haywood plays it a metre shy of the 7-metre line. Black Berryman pulls the brakes. Here's Haywood again. Rolly Pollard, their captain. Ooh, went a little bump play. Just the execution of the pass. It was almost like a no-look. Went out in front as opposed to sort of switching behind the body.
Yeah, Black Berryman knew it was on, but I don't think Riley Pollard got the message there.
Here's Javen Andrews. Deacon gets good contact and it just slows things up momentarily there, and that was good work.
And that would have been something the CCC coaches would have spoken about at half-time when those boys are driving in the middle of the park. Try and slow that touchdown.
Here's Tomoko Berryman. Tolan Black Berryman now follows suit. Changes onto the park for New South Wales. Nice little switch in. Gobrin plays it. They'll be looking for one final clean play the ball here. Majali now. Last touch. Triple C. Nice switch out the back, but they're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, they knew that was coming back then. So here for Queensland, it's vital for them that they get a complete set here. For New South Wales, they will not want to give away a penalty.
Cleaner down the sideline this time around for Queensland. There's more. Plays it. Matters. Rolls in nicely. Hone. Left foot. Tries to burrow in underneath. Good defence from New South Wales. They recovered nicely.
Yeah,
good set from Queensland, though.
It was a really good set. That's their best set of this half. Finished on the other end of the field.
New South Wales doing the hard yards to try and get themselves downfield. Jali now New South Wales, Triple C, the ones that have gone over the sideline. There really isn't anything like separating these two teams. They're even mirroring each other with a couple of mistakes there. Both teams going over the sideline as they're trying to make changes. Yeah,
so Queensland will be looking to convert here. They've got 3 or 4 touches.
Moore links up with Black. Comes right side, goes back to the left. Hone into half. He comes off his right foot, sees a bit of space on the left-hand side.
No, they've called that forward, I'd say, out of the hands. But you cannot give Hone any space.
Back in field with Dean, who taps to restart. Pollard takes the second hit up going forward.
That's a better start to the set from CCC there. They see how they've got that forward momentum, and then they can come on at speed to their strike players.
Nice switch. Black Berryman finds a little bit of space on the left-hand side. They come back in field. Wickman putting the ball through the hands. Now Tomoko puts it out in front.
Great defence.
Coming across Seth Carpenter. Passes forward as well. And both teams showing plenty of questions with ball in hand.
Yeah, it's a bit of end-to-end at the moment. Still 4-3 on the scoreboard.
Matty Moore taking a little juggle. Javen Andrews skipping across field. Sankey comes onto the field.
And there we see that play again.
Andrews threads it around the back. Did a good job to hold on to the ball there. Marcus Bell.
Yep, and good touch by Logan Taylor out on the wing. It's just going from end to end at the moment. We'll see who's going to break first.
It's a real battle and contest here in the second half. Still only the one try separating these two teams. They roll forward, fifth and final touch. Nice clean pickup. Players are offside. Into the in-goal area they go. Addard looking for support and finds it. What about the finish in the corner? Cameron Chloe. That was spectacular.
I can't wait to watch this one on the replay. Saw their speed man there, Jack Addard, get through, and Cameron Chloe. What a finish.
Sankey caught short. What about this? What about the ball and the leap out in front? Caught in two hands.
As I said, he is an amazing winger and just does not make mistakes.
This is a quality finish. Look at that. And catch it in one motion, still flying through the air and then get it down on the ground. Queensland looking to hit back now. The touch has been made.
Good attack. Good touch on there out on the wing by Archie Rose.
So locked up again here in the 18 boys grand final. Prendergast, he sends one out. Carpenter pops it back in. Brown can't get away from the recovering defence from Triple C.
We see that play a lot now where the ball goes out wide and they just try to sink it, pop it back in to their link. But defences, the good teams are up to that now. They cover right across, not letting that happen.
They switch out the back to the replacement players making their way onto the field. Here's Jack Dean again with Trentner. Trentner, early ball out in front. Oh, a little switch back on the inside. Ball hits the deck.
And there's that little combination again, nearly down that side of with Cameron Chloe.
Andrews can't get away from Trentner. As Matters jinks around. Andrews, early ball. Hone goes left to right over the top. This time they pop it back on the inside. And they'll bring that one back as well. They can't buy a try at the moment, Queensland.
No, they're creating a few opportunities, but they just can't seem to get one across the line at this point.
Yeah, forward pass from half.
Correct
it's been
call.
picked up. Yep, the correct call again. Referees have not made an incorrect call throughout this game.
And it's these little momentum shifts we're seeing. Queensland, it's a draw on the score, but they're just getting a little bit of ascendancy here the last minute or two.
It's Taste Black. Jinking around, comes back up. Might have just momentarily pulled out of the touch there, Triple C.
Yeah, the refs are onto that again. You just cannot pull out of that touch.
So another repeat set. Clancy Hone, Andrews, Matters, all out on the park for Queensland. Here's Matters, right foot, puts the ball in one hand. They just recover just in time, Bailey Trentner.
Yeah, a touch had to be made, and he did well. He got down low and got his man.
Hone sweeps. Andrews goes away from him. They hold things up.
He's got a big pass on him, Andrews.
Oh, throws the dummy himself. I think they've got to say the ball was down first. Well, in the flash of an eye, Javen Andrews had a look up. It almost looked like they did have the 4-on-3 out there, pumped the big dummy and just had a look up and they held off him.
Yeah, he looked long and we've seen him throw that numerous times. They stop for a split second and he takes that opportunity, and that's again just sustained pressure.
to look good from the reverse angle. Look at the dummy, big wind up for a big man.
Oh! Look short.
That looked at just a fraction short of the line there. Wow. Controversy potentially.
No video referees here at touch, but that was one Queensland got away with. That gives them the lead in this game, halfway through the second half.
Well, interesting moment. 10 minutes to go. Like you said, halfway through. Queensland. It's on the scoreboard. That's all that matters.
And that's a better set for Queensland coming out of their box. And you can see here again, Brock Sankey.
Barnes takes it right to the line. The sun's starting to set here at the Sunshine Coast.
Absolutely perfect conditions we've had today.
Ooh, little juggle. Does a good job. Tolan Blackberryman, they're pleading for a penalty here. Triple C out in front. They need to stay cool, relaxed and calm. Here, Triple C, so much time on the clock.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left. We've still got 9 minutes. Lots more to play out in this final.
Contact on Andrews. As Hone makes his way back out onto the field. He drives forward. Oh, coming up out of the line. Timoko Berryman. He got Matters a good one. A little bit too early, potentially.
Yeah, it's hard there. He's coming in at speed. And it's just a collision, but had to be a penalty.
Matt Moore now takes him on. Almost squeezes through on the first touch.
He did nearly sneak through.
So it's worth a shot on the first because you're not really expecting too much to get thrown your way.
No, and it was a safe play. It got the defence moving. Referee telling him to go back to the 7.
And now plays it on that 7 metre line, takes him on himself, threads the needle to Matt Moore. Queensland have gone back-to-back tries, and they're back up by 2.
Yeah, you just saw there Clancy Hone. Hot on his feet, little right foot step, back to an overlap. That's just classy play
as well.
It's the first time we've seen, I think, a 2-try gap.
Lovely try from Queensland.
There was no stopping that try.
See the reverse angle here. Home threads it through. More pressure back on Triple C. Down by 2. Try here. We'll keep them in it. Still plenty of time on the clock. Blackberryman just a step short of the 7 metre line. As Pollard rips. Nice recovery in defence there from Queensland. Back into the middle of the field they come.
There he's called that forward off the ruck.
Prendergast on the first. They're going nice and direct here, Queensland.
Yes, they're going away from their box. Still been able to get a couple of subs here on the right-hand side.
As Blaze plays it over New South Wales' 10. They're a little bit flat and retrieving. And Triple C, fifth and final touch for them now. Prendergast skips, feeds it to Deacon. They go down that left-hand side of the field yet again. It's been working for them. And it comes up trumps yet again.
Yeah, and one of their key players there just skipped out. Pretty much similar play to what we just saw a couple of minutes ago, and now they've gone 3 ahead.
Well, what a momentum swing this has been for Queensland.
Yeah, the link there for New South Wales CCC, that was the short side. He probably just had to stay out on his player and trust the inside person.
Well, they need to try CCC to get themselves back into the game. Defence is going to be important for them as well. If they're any chance of getting back into this grand final, Pollard has been good for them throughout this game. The skipper might need a captain's knock. Here he goes from half. Has a look at the short side. Nice little work, popping back in.
I think that might... No, she's called the touch there. Called the first player offside. Yeah, last touch here.
Jared Haywood has to come back and play it. Blackberryman skipping. Nice little switch back on the inside. As he reverse getting around, Sankey makes the touch. Just for a moment there, I thought he danced his way to the try line.
He did nearly do a pirouette to score a try on that occasion. Good defence there by Sankey.
Queensland picking up cheap metres by just throwing the football around. Moore happy to steady the ship and roll downfield.
Yeah, they don't have to do anything silly here, Queensland. They're up by 3 with just a bit over 5 minutes to go. New South Wales, the ones that got another great pass.
Ball from Moore. The touch has been made. Chloe, you saw him score that spectacular try. This time he turns the defensive side on. That was a big
beautiful touch. If they'd got one away there, made it 8-4, that would have been all she wrote.
Triple C just having to go back to the mark. Queensland disrupting their transition. Down the field, Jack Dean moves forward to Mako Berryman. Trentner plays it. Dean pumps. She can't get away from the Queensland defence. Under 5 minutes to go now. The clock might be in the back of their mind.
Yeah, they'll just march it down the field, completing all sets and completing in this far corner or close to their box.
Andrews skips back midfield.
He's been strong, Andrews, today.
Here's Matters. Andrews again from half. Picks up. Throws a switch in Matters. He was just a little bit flat-footed. And there, Flynn.
They need to throw caution to the wind, New South Wales. They need to try and pick up a try in the next couple of sets of 6 or they're going to run out of time. Queensland defence has just stood tall in this second half.
Pollard sneaky down the sideline. Oh, they throw it back into the hands of Queensland. They get a penalty.
Yeah, and that's just scoreboard pressure, having to try things. They've been lucky enough to get a penalty as Pollard takes the ball quickly, trying to get things moving for his team. It was a nice little trick play down the wing, though.
Worth a shot, like you said. They've got a chance their hand here in New South Wales. Combined Catholic Colleges desperate for a try. Pollard, can it come from their captain? Nice touch from Shepherd.
Pleading for a penalty, but referees say the player was onside, so it's play on.
Blackberryman steps in field. Long ball out the top. And Chloe will finish that every day. Well, we said they needed a point. They needed a try. That's exactly what they've got. 3.5 on the clock.
Yeah, he will take them all day, Cameron Chloe. 7-5. Clock scoreboard pressure still going to occur, but they're back in the hunt.
Queensland just take their time from here. It's a lovely ball. Tylen Blackberryman.
Beautiful pass.
So 2 tries in it. And they've got, ooh, just as I say, I thought they may have forced an error. A little bit too much contact there on Marcus Belt.
Yeah, and Queensland will just be trying to hold the ball here, chew up the clock a little bit, not give New South Wales a sniff.
Here is Matt Moore just taking his time to play it. Dance around. Prendergast overrun it and do a pretty good job to still maintain possession.
Yeah,
Deacon.
This won't be bothering them here. They're using up the clock.
Off the hands. So Triple C, they hold out.
Yeah, they need to get it down the other end of the field, try and get a try and give them a small opportunity to try and draw this game level.
There's Majali down the sideline. Replacement players on. Nice rolling forward. Dean, early release. They're on the run here. Triple C, yes, they get it done. Chloe, another try to his name. 2 minutes left on the clock. Can they level this up?
It is a grandstand finish, and you saw there just a little fly play out the back. Jack Ardard using his speed. Beautiful combination there with Cameron Chloe for his 3rd try of the game.
Queensland will take their time yet again. Amazing speed. Ardard, what a game he's had.
This game deserves this finish. What we've seen on show today, we've got 1.5 minutes to go. Queensland try here will seal it. A stop here gives New South Wales CCC one last chance.
Clancy Hone. Ball in hand. Plays it on the 7. Sits in. Throws it out long. There might be a little bat back inside to Kalis Brown. They're happy.
Yeah, lucky he made that touch, because on that occasion it wasn't forward. Touch that need to be made. They'll try and finish it in this corner.
Nice touch. Brown switches in. Oh, there's players down on the deck here. Queensland chance their hand. Under 1 minute left on the clock. Tylen Blackberryman knows how important it is. Ooh, isolated from the first touch. They do a good job, Haywood, to get themselves out of trouble. Pollard goes forward.
Yeah, they've got their money men on the field.
Nice ball movement. They're making their way downfield nicely here, Triple C. 35 seconds on the clock. They pick up Adad from half, tries to skip away. They make the touch. Well, Queensland stayed nice and calm and composed there.
They were very calm there. They stayed in their shape. They knew what was coming and they were able to execute in defence. They've just got to hold the ball here, wind the clock down.
Ball down's the call. 15 seconds on the clock.
They're a chance.
Adad's
probably the man here.
They're holding back here, Queensland. They've got to throw the footy around here, Triple C. Quick tap, plays offside. Adad has the dive at the line. They've got to get the football. The Hooters got to sound in the background. It goes off. Queensland have won it. What a finish. Triple C had a chance to level up the scores at the death and send it to Bristol Paint extra time, but Queensland hang on.
That is a perfect grand final we saw there. It had everything in it. Queensland skipped away by a few. CCC came back. Well done to both teams and coaches on an amazing display. Congratulations to Queensland.
What an 18 boys grand final that was, and had absolutely everything. Triple